Yeah, I'm Jimmy Jingles. This is Ahmad and this is Walk On. We only talk about Liverpool Football Club here, so let's get things kicked off. Liverpool ran riot on a defenceless, then 7th place Watford side who were just attempting to cover up against haymaker after haymaker. Goals for Liverpool came from Sadio Mane, Philippe Coutinho, Emre Can, Roberto Firmino, and also one from Georgino Wijnaldum late in the match. Absolute poetry in motion for Liverpool. They are moving incredibly well together. Beautiful goals. All three forwards to score, and Emre Can continue to play very well. They're top of the league now as Tottenham and Arsenal drew, and Manchester City also dropped points to Middlesbrough at home. Liverpool are on a very good run of form. We'll see if they can keep it up this Saturday at home against Southampton. We'll look forward to that match later in the show. Former Liverpool captain Steven Gerrard announced this week that he will not be returning to the LA Galaxy for next season after releasing this tweet stating that he will miss LA. Gerrard had a few sparkling moments for LA over the past 18 months, but his stay was hampered by injury problems as well as a constant struggle to regain match fitness. His last moment in a Galaxy shirt will be this penalty he scored against Tim Howard as his side lost the penalty shootout and were eliminated in the Western semis, one round further than they reached last season. It was a tough move for Gerrard to LA. Different weather and league, the team could never really get any good chemistry to going. Not just Gerrard, but too many players injured. I think he should have stayed with Galaxy for one more season, in my opinion, and give it one more good run for the money. But it looks like he not like living in United States. It is not the best country. Well, interest seems to be coming in from Scottish powerhouse Celtic Football Club, who is run by Gerrard's old boss at Liverpool, Brendan Rodgers. Regardless of Gerrard's possible disdain of his former manager, it seems like the best fit for him, as he has stated that he wouldn't want to face Liverpool, ruling out Premier League sides. Managing also seems to be a possibility. I think Gerrard could fit with the slower pace of the Scottish Premier, but Celtic will win league title with or without him. But it would be nice to see him continuing to play. Well, a swan song with Liverpool has already been ruled out by Jurgen Klopp, so I would put my money on him landing in Glasgow, as he has stated he is a fan of the Scottish side. More news on that front when we get it. In other news, club football has been suspended worldwide for a couple of weeks as the international break takes center stage, and our focus has been forced to turn to qualification matches for the 2018 World Cup in Russia. Philippe Coutinho scored a rocket to break the deadlock in Brazil as they took care of Lionel Messi in Argentina 3-0. That was a wonder goal. Now everybody wants to buy Coutinho from us, but they cannot have him. He will be with Liverpool this year when they win league title. Mark my words, the Jimmy Jingles. Roberto Firmino also came on for Brazil as a substitute in that match, but was unable to get on the score sheet. Coutinho also played 85 minutes in Brazil's second match of the break against Peru, helping them to a 2-0 victory. Daniel Sturridge and Adam Lallana found the net against Scotland as England cruised to a comfortable 3 points there. And on a side note, Adam Lallana scored a penalty in a friendly against Spain but limped off injured. We will see if it will affect Liverpool later today. Nathaniel Klein, Georgino Wijnaldum and Sadio Mane also played large roles for their respective nations during the international break. As we conclude this week's show, we have to say that the anticipation for Liverpool's next game against Southampton has boiled over. The international break came at the worst possible time for Liverpool, who were looking like they were finally firing on all cylinders and that they were going to go off to the moon. Everything was working in that game. Humiliated Watford up until 5-0, then lost concentration and conceded one back. But this front three with Adam Lallana behind them is clicking. if there is any saving grace about the break stopping all the momentum Liverpool has had, it's that their players have gone into the break with the exact same energy and professionalism they've shown when they've been with Liverpool, which is an extremely good sign. These Liverpool players know they have something special with this team, and I think they've all gone out into the break pretending they're still playing with Liverpool. From Lallana to Coutinho to Daniel Sturridge, they've all played with that killer instinct that Klopp instills with them to take that shot at goal when you smell an opportunity. And speaking of Sturridge, it seems he's lost his starting position when we have a full rested squad. But he is such a professional, he won't like it, but he will come off the bench and be ready. And that is not such a bad thing to have at the end of these games. A rested Daniel Sturridge coming at you for 20 minutes, hungry to prove himself to a possible future squad where he will be first choice. Now, all that's left to see is whether or not Liverpool can continue their role they've been on and pick up their 4th straight league win, or what in the world could possibly stop them. Ahmad, in case we don't make it through this match, it's been great knowing you.
It has been my honor, Jimmy Jingles.
That is all for this edition of Walk On. We'll hope to see you next time. And to all you happy dancers out there, please never stop dancing.